This one's pretty like broken. This is like this one. Opposite.
Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome to the Addison Central School Sports Complex. This season's opening game tonight is a contest between your Hornell Lady Raiders and the Addison Lady Knights. In order to ensure the safety and enjoyment of everyone here, we ask that you observe the following rules. No running in the bleachers. Please throw all garbage in the cans placed throughout the complex. Keep your cheering positive and supportive to the teams and the officials. Remember, be loud, be proud, be positive. And now we're going to start with our reserve players for the Lady Raiders. Number 1, junior, Stella Coretto. 6, junior, Elena Flats. 7, senior, Maylin Hardwood. 8, senior, Mary Annie. 9, junior, Allison Buckley. 12, senior, Anna Updike. 13, junior, Mary Rose Picello. 18, junior, Ava White. 19, junior, Delaney Meehan. 21, junior, Sam Harkenrider. 22, junior, Ellie Adams. 24, junior, Natalie Dodge. Starting for the Lady Raiders this evening, number 2, senior, Raylan Acton. 3, senior, Lily Adams. 4, junior, Tegan Dorley. 5, senior, Ayla Pryor. 10, junior, Rihanna Tierney. 11, senior, Juliet Marino. 14, junior, Sophie Wilkins. 15, junior, Ireland Harrison. 16, junior, Maddie Moore. 17, senior, Maddie Ling. And number 20, senior, Jane Spittelnick. The Lady Raiders are coached by Mike Wilkinson.
They should actually face the crowd, the girls, but
now for your reserve players, your Addison Lady Knights. Number 2, Harrigan Jardina. 3, Lillian Painter. 4, Michaela Miller. 14, Trinity Harrington. 27, Riley Gilbert. 30, Courtney Wilson. And 36, Caitlin Crooker. And now for your starting lineup, your Addison Lady Knights. 00, Erin Terwilliger. anthem will be sung this evening by our own Ava White.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So, hello everybody, and welcome to tonight's Section 5 matchup between Hornell and Addison, the Lady Knights versus the Lady Raiders. First game for both teams. I'm Bob Pleischer, broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth here in Addison, New York. One of the towns that did get hit by the flood, and you can see over there into the baseball field. It was totally covered in water, and you can see that you can see the debris, you can see the trees up against the fence and stuff, so it was rushing right through there, unfortunately. It did not affect this field. This field's about 10 feet higher than the baseball diamond. Again, first game for both teams. Should have an exciting contest here. Not knowing, I can't remember the last time Hornell played Addison. It's been a couple, probably about 4 years, I think it's been, maybe even longer. Hornell's got an experienced team. Don't know much about Addison. Addison is coached by Kay Peters and Kim Driscoll. Team captains are Jillian Ames and Kerrigan Driscoll, also a captain. Only 4 seniors on the team for the Lady Knights. Welcome all those watching near and far. Shout out to Jamie Pryor, who's watching in Rochester. With the ball that was taken. Dorley, centered. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'd be a goal kick. The Addison boys, they play tomorrow night. They're opening up their season just like the Hornell Red Raiders do as well. Addison is home tomorrow night here against the Wellsville Lions at 6 o'clock. So if you're an Addison fan, you can make your way to watch that game in person. There will be no stream of it that I know of. I'm streaming obviously for Hornell, but we will be bringing you tomorrow's Hornell only end game tomorrow night. Juliet Marino in goal for Hornell. Don't forget to subscribe and press the notification button on YouTube to get notifications every time we go live with sports. Just the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the subscribe button and the notification bell as well. We're bringing you 5 games this week, including girls volleyball, and topped off the week with a Hornell football game against Waterloo Saturday night. So love this time of season. Don't forget on YouTube to give us a like as well. Let us know that you like the broadcast. Captains for Hornell are Ayla Pryor, Juliet Moreno, who's in goal. You saw her, and Jane Spatulik are the captains. Oh, nice throw in. Wilkins looks to center it, gets it up front, and it's a goal. I didn't even see it go in. I apologize. Usually I can tell. I'm going to have to go to the replay. See if I can see it on YouTube. So I'm not sure who they credited that to, if it was Wilkins or Adams was there too. I'm not sure if Lily Adams got a foot on it or not, but Wilkins sent it in. And like I said, I'm not positive who actually, if Adams actually touched it or not. Approaching 5 minutes into the game here. Still 0-0 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. I'd like to thank all our advertisers. I'll be reading them shortly. Centered and just wide. That was number 15, Elena Jones, with the shot that time for the Lady Knights. Dorley with it. Feinted around. Pryor was there, but there's tonight's ball boy. Told him I'd get him on camera. He was up at the, when I was getting a drink at the concession stand, and nice pass in. Good defense that time. It's Abby Nosh, I think that's how you say her name, number 17 for Addison. Forgive me on some of the names here. I thought I knew them all when I looked at them, but that one I It's Knaisch, and I'm pretty sure the K is probably silent. Going to be a corner kick. It looks like Maddie Moore is heading over, the junior. Last year it was Spatunik. Nice kick by Moore. Has a chance, but almost cleared up. Nosh has it. I'm just going to call her Abby and check with her what her name is here shortly. Nice move that time. Number 32, Regan quick, and she is quick. Sent in and just wide. Wow. Regan quick, only the 10th grader. She's a midfielder. So a couple more years of her. Either 14 or 3. I don't know exactly yet. They were asking, and they were the same way. They weren't sure what. I watched the replay, and I still couldn't tell. I don't know if she touched it. That was the whole thing. Maybe she did. Adams. Stopped in there is Twilliger, the goalkeeper. Cluster in the middle there. It's going against Hornell. Up front. And stop. I don't have the perfect setup here. My hand gets in the way of the monitor. So I didn't know where the ball was exactly that time. I have to make a little bit of adjustment. Oh, Pryor tries to do behind her. Not the best idea. Good defense by the Lady Knights there. Maddie Moore and Kerrigan Driscoll mixing it up. Gets it over to Dorley. And it's going to go, oh, is it out of bounds? Offsides. Thank all our advertisers as usual. Maybe they're not going to pop up tonight. There you go. Thank you to the orthopedic department at St. John's Hospital for all your sports injury needs. They got you covered, located at the medical office building in North Hornell. They're in Suite 107, the old Kmart Plaza, remember? Wegmans Kmart Plaza up there. They did a beautiful job redoing that facilities up there and the new hospital next to it. Nice job by Lily Adams. Oh, she waited too long. I think she had a chance there. Pryor. Oh, sent back to Pryor, but good defense by number 61, Benton. An easy play for Twilliger. Subs coming in. My hands are a little slow. I want to press the button, so I apologize. I'm going to have to stop it as soon as it comes up. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. There we go, the Italian Villa. 196 Seneca Street in Hornell for the best Italian food around. They got pizza, pasta. Best toasted subs around is all at the Italian Villa. Stop in. 196 Seneca Street or call ahead 324-6063, the Italian Villa. Beautiful town down here, Addison. If you ever have a chance, it's not the easiest way to get here from Hornell. If you take the back road out of Canasteel and go through Cameron and Cameron Mills, and very windy and dangerous road. One of my friends got killed on this road many, many years ago. Centered. Dorley, I know she tried to reverse feet that time, and ball was going to go out of bounds. Sent in there by Elena Flights. Elena Flights. Up. Nice block. Way to get in the way that time is Kendra McLean. That time it was Nash. That ball goes out of bounds. How do you say number 17's last name? Abby Neisch? Okay, thank you. I knew the K was silent. Abby Neisch. Rhymes with Peisch. Nice stop by Twilliger. Twilliger only an 11th grader. Aaron Twilliger. Got a nice boot on her too, look at that. Nice kick. Of course, Mike Wilkinson is the coach for Hornell. He's got some great assistants, too. Oh, don't assume that it's going to go out of bounds. Jimmy Dagan, who's the JV coach, Nicole Gibson, and Kerrigan Leeson. Everyone remembers Kerrigan. She, I think, went into the Air Force. Or, no, Marines, maybe. She's back in the area and helping out coaching. Still in bounds, I think. Yes. It's hard to tell from this angle. Sent way over that time as we get some subs. Today's game brought to you by Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, Reggie Gambino, 382-3050, Reggie Gambino. Howard Hanna, thank you for your support, Reggie. Apologize, I pressed the button to start the ads and it all works through the Wi-Fi and it's very slow. So I'm just gonna have to read them all at halftime, I guess. Or if they take a break at the 20-minute mark. I know the last couple of years they take heat breaks. Whether or not they do in this game or not, because you can see it's got to be tough for Juliet Marino with her all black on, long sleeves and everything. Both goaltenders have the long sleeves on, obviously, prevent the bruising. Again, if you're just joining us, this is Addison and Addison Lady Knights and the Hornell Lady Raiders from Addison, New York. A flooded Addison who's, you can see in the background there, the baseball field was totally underwater, and so was it over there near the cornfields and assistant soccer field, and just wide left. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick. Or I'm sorry, a side kick. Corner kick. Gee, I can't even think. Simmons Rockwell Ford of Hornell with top-notch sales service and over 400 new Fords available. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal. Simmons and Rockwell Ford of Hornell. Simmons Rockwell. Check out the Ford Broncos. They have them in stock, and they can order them to your specifications. Fortunately, one of the few cars you can get now with the shortage of products. I went through that when I tried to buy some new equipment, and now I was able to buy a brand new camera. So I'm not using it tonight, but I'll be using it tomorrow for the boys' game. And was able to get it in 2 days. So, but when I ordered equipment last year, COVID and stuff, it took like 3 months to get. So apparently they're not going to take a water break, which is all right. Game time temperature was 79 degrees, and it's supposed to get down to 70 by 9 o'clock. So just as this game is ending, it's going to get a little colder. Today's game brought to you by Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-083-36. Chad Gilio, 24-hour-a-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Ball's going to skim out of bounds. One nothing. Gray Manufacturing Industries, Transit Industry Engineering Consulting and Manufacturing since 2006. Thanks all the workers at Gray Manufacturing.
Yeah, totally.
Down there in the South Yards. Lost Dave Gray this past year. A great gentleman he was, the owner of Gray Manufacturing. He supported the youth of Hornell, youth programs. Be a throw in. So the goal by Hornell, like I said, not sure. Even the official score up here wasn't sure if it was Tegan Dorley or Sophie Wilkins who scored it. We're going to check at halftime. Flights to throw in. Flights to throw in again. Addison does not have a football team, so this is strictly a soccer field. Nice move. Up front. And nice clear that time. Number 54, Aurora Jacobson. Only the 10th grader. Listed as a midfielder, but playing great defense there for the Lady Knights. It's going to be a corner kick, and where I'm set up, I can't see the corner. I see I'm blocked off, unfortunately. But we'll be able to see the result here. Here it comes. In this case, I usually like to set up in the stands, but it's a nice facility that they have here, and it doesn't block much, just the little corners like that. And I'm under cover and out of the sun there when we first started, so it worked out good. Reaching the 25-minute mark here in the first half, still 1-0 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. The Lady Raiders over the Lady Knights here in Addison, New York. Again, Bob Fleischer broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Maple City Dodge Airport Road in North Hornell. For great sales, great service, and all Dodge Chrysler Jeep, stop up Maple City Dodge. It's funny to see because talking about the car shortage and stuff, they promote, any new cars they get immediately. Like 3 or 4 will show up on a truck and they'll put it on Facebook and advertise. And nice stop. Shot in there that time by Updike. Or was that Wilkins? No, it was Updike. Yep. Nice stop by Twilliger. Nice moves. Juking back and forth is Strauss. And no problem for Marino. Sent in, centered. Nice move. Nice try by Bailey Jackson, but Marino right there for the Lady Raiders, who's been just an amazing goalkeeper for Hornell, a senior. Started in 9th grade for Hornell and has just been a force for the Lady Raiders. Looks planning on going on to college to play soccer. I'm assuming in goal, because I've never seen her play anything else, and she's very, very good. Back and forth, Pryor has it. Little juke. Dipsy-do by Pryor, tries to get it to the center, but stolen away that time by Driscoll. A little over 12 and a half minutes left here in the first half here, 1-0 again. Thank you for all watching throughout Section 5 in Hornell and Addison area. Again tomorrow night. If you're an Addison fan, come out and watch the Knights play Wellsville in boys soccer. That's tomorrow night right here, 6 o'clock. And Hornell is home against Olean tomorrow night. We'll be bringing that. You can watch it right here live. Oh, and it went in. Nice kick. Not sure what the delay was, or what the issue was. That was Moore. Maddie Moore. Shout out to grandfather Jim Moore. I had to say to him, I thought you were a father, because Jim looked so young to me. I didn't think you were old enough to have grandkids. Jim owns Mystic Media, one of our sponsors. Nice move, but defense that time is right there. And Spatunik clears it out. Sent in, and a stop by Marino. Juliet Marino. And you can just see how well she kicks too. I mean, she is the whole package when it comes to goalkeeping. She's one of the best in this area anyways. So definitely good play in the... Ball's still free. No one on the near side for Hornell, unfortunately. Girls are getting a little lazy out there. Got to cover everything for rebounds and stuff. You never know where that ball's going to go, and Hornell, unfortunately, didn't have anyone in that zone. Especially when you're giving up possible goals right there. Those are big. You never know, especially you're 1-0 here. Addison playing very well. Still anyone's game. But another goal right there for Hornell would have been perfect. Mind you, I never played ladies soccer, but... or boys soccer for that matter. But I've seen it enough. This is my 33rd year of bringing you high school sports for Hornell High School, and Canisteo, Arkport, and all around. 33 years, amazing. And I'm only 29 years old. I can't figure it out. The numbers just don't add up. And I have saved everything I've ever done. I record these and save them. I have shelves and shelves of DVDs. And I used to have tapes, but now the tapes are digitized. A lot of the stuff's on hard drives now. So if you played for Hornell or a game against Hornell, you can buy copies of the digital downloads, Blu-rays or DVDs or thumb drives. I also do video transfers, so if you have videotapes and old home movies or any kind of digital media, anything you want put on a different digital media, I can do it. Edit it, add graphics, and doing a lot of VHS and tape transfers over the years. Doing some from 1988 right now. Tapes, transferring them digital. Oh, nice try. Is that Maddie? Yes. Oh, it's Dorley. I'm sorry, Dorley. Good job, Tegan. Nice try. Nice stop, Twilliger. Aaron Twilliger. She's done a great job in goal, too. I mean, that one she gave up, like I said, I think it was off a rebound that Dorley kicked in. We're not positive, but she was in the right position. Just good hustle by Dorley that time. 8 minutes left here in the first.
Thank you.
Dane Thompson says, "Who's ready?" Commenting on the YouTube channel. Both teams were ready here. It looked like the first game for both playing very well. Both goalkeepers are a little busy. You know, they've had some shots. They have 3 shots on goal for Addison and 3 for Hornell. 1 went in for Hornell. So both. Now I account shots on goal that the goalkeeper puts a hand on, not that goes wide. So there were a few more done, obviously. Some people do it differently. I've asked several people, oh, it's any kind of shot toward the goal in the zone, but that wasn't offsides, was it? I guess it was. Huh. Didn't look like it. You can log on to Peisch Sports on YouTube as well as on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can get the latest information, latest scores, because obviously there are multiple games happening in the same day most of the time. Like volleyball might be playing the same time as soccer and stuff like that, so we'll give you a rundown of scores as they happen sometimes and definitely after. So if you want to keep up to events that we do not stream, Hornell does have a huddle cam in the gym, so they will be carrying the games that I will not be on the huddle cam for volleyball. I will be doing a volleyball game this week. Not positive what day it is. I know tomorrow's boys soccer and Saturday is Hornell football. I can look it up. Ooh. Head-on collision there. You can hear the body smack. I like how they get right up there and offsides, kick it, but it didn't give our own player a chance to get back on sides that time. So there's some times to rush and some times to not. And if the official didn't catch that, it would have been perfect. But sent out of bounds. front. Sometimes I zoom in a little too much and I got to keep moving back and forth. I forget high definition. You don't need to do that much. Going out of bounds. Fighting for it. Twilliger is over there to cover. Under 2 minutes now. A little lesson here. You see the scoreboard. Well, wait a second here. Goes out of bounds. Just the scoreboard, even whether you're on ESPN or Fox Sports, CBS Sports, any of the sports networks or the newspaper or any print or anything like that, when you see like Hornell listed first and then Addison listed second, that always tells you that Hornell is at Addison or the Jets are at Philadelphia. Philadelphia's listed second. So if you ever wondered where they play, you know, or who was the home team in this game or whatever, that's how scores are always listed. Nice stop. Parting to the Red Sea that time for Marino. Gets in there and knocks it free. So tomorrow's boys game is a home game. Hornell will be listed where Addison is now. Uh-oh, and stopped! Marino! I like how she just fouled her enough that anything straight on or about 3 feet both ways was going to be blocked that time, and Marino there as usual. Shout out to her grandfather, Jerry. He might be here, I'm not positive, but if he's not, he's home watching. And that's halftime. 1-0 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard as we go to half. Now this gives me a chance to read some advertising, so I apologize I didn't get a chance because of the slow system.
Hey folks, it's too late to go home and cook, so why don't you make your way up to the concession stand and have dinner.
Today's game brought to you by Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years, part of the U of R Jones Medicine Group. Dr. Pat Pico. Butler Excavating and Concrete and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks, Brian and Sue Butler. They've helped me out this year with a tow. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. And the genuine, the original, the Overhead Door Company of Canisteel Valley, 382-8172. Commercial, residential, and agricultural doors. It's the original, the genuine Overhead Door Company of Canisteel Valley. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service, and all Dodge price you cheap. Check out the 2021s they do have on the lot. Also go up there for a quick oil change. Check out their used cars as well. Maple City Dodge, Gary Harwood and his staff. Thank you. mysticmedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, social media, and much, much more. Thanks, Jim Moore, mysticmedia.com. And the Ryan agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville, 3 gate locations to serve you better. Stop in at their main location, 324, and call 324-7500. The main location is 57 Broadway. Insurance protection you can rely on at the Ryan agencies. And Rustic Lux in Hornell. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. I see a lot of them on the sides on trash night. Bring it down to Rustic Lux for reloved, repaired, and refurbished furniture. It's Rustic Lux. Check out our huge showroom for a great Christmas gift this year. Rustic Lux. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. 324-6690 or 29 Church Street. Kitty corner from the First Baptist Church. Elderwood in Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive. Long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Stop up and check out the beautiful facilities at Elderwood across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza and adjacent to Lowe's in Hornell. Elderwood. And Wyon Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive, 324-7246, specializing in back and neck pain, sports injuries, and work injuries. Call Dr. John Wyon, Wyon Chiropractic Associates. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open a Casasa free checking account, a checking account that pays you. Qualify for high interest rewards plus ATM fee refunds. Those are foreign ATMs. Do you, Casasa? I do. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service. Call Lenny Rose, 324-1326, or a cell at 382-1535. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices at Buffalo, Rochester, and New York City. Call 585-262-COMP. Thanks, Greg Connors, for all your support of Hornell Red Raiders sports. Proud support of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. Triple C's Tasty Freeze. This is the last week they're open, so stop up at Triple C's Tasty Freeze while supplies last. All your favorite flavors of Perry's ice cream. Get a cheeseburger, hot dog, chicken tenders. Got the best one, some of the best mac salad around. Mike Palmer Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, State Route 36 in Canisteel. Call 698-4444. Need a plumber? Call Palmer. Mike Palmer Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning. Mike Palmer. Put a heating system in for me. Did a great job. His ad's up there an awful long time. There we go. The Taken Funeral Home, 38 Church Street, 324-3500. Traditional funeral services, cremation services, veteran services, pre-need planning, inflation-proof financing. Got the lowest rates for cremation services in the area, $16.95. That's the way I'm going to go. Not by cremation, but I'm going to get cremated. Taken Funeral Home. Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs. Call them. Call 281-8777 for team, school, sports, work apparel, and more. Your order is just as important to them as it is to you at Valley Apparel. And, of course, the orthopedics department at St. James Hospital. For all your sports injury needs, we got you covered. Located at the medical office building in Hornell. 7309 Seneca Road North, Suite 107, St. James, the orthopedics department. And, of course, the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street. Fine Italian cuisine, enjoying homemade pizza, pasta, wings. I had chicken parmesan the other day. It was absolutely delicious. Got the best Italian subs around too for lunch, and stop in for their pizza special for lunch. 2 pieces of pizza for $10. Includes a salad and drink, and they're huge pieces too. Thanks, Reggie Gambino at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. Reggie Gambino, 382-3052. What a great combination, Reggie Gambino and Howard Hanna. Said it before, I'll say it again. Simmons and Rockwell Ford of Hornell with top-notch sales service. Over 400 new Fords available, and that's not totally true right now, obviously, with the shortage. But making car buying simple when you drive your deal. You can still order cars and pick from the lots at Simmons and Rockwell. Still have plenty of cars up there. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Gilio, 24-hour-a-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. It is halftime here from Addison. Hornell up 1-0. I forgot to put halftime on the scoreboard. So don't forget, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, the Hornell Red Raiders take on Olean in boys soccer. And I'm just going to confirm that right now while I have all you fine folks. I think I'm going to. I'm not there, okay. I thought I had the thing already listed in my computer system, but I don't, but I think I can call it up, and there it is. I know that Addison is home tomorrow night against Wellsville at 6 o'clock here, so those Addison folks out there want to check that out, you can. There, it's listing now. Now we can see. Yeah, so this is the only game tonight. And tomorrow, like I said, boys soccer. Oh, it's at 7. I apologize. So the varsity against Olean tomorrow at 7. So that's what's going on there. And then the varsity girls, I'm confused. Looks like they made a schedule change. Practice, modified soccer. It says Hornell girls. I don't know. Maybe it's just. I guess the Hornell girls scrimmage at Elmira tomorrow. So maybe. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So Wednesday. No, that's not. That's Wednesday. I'm sorry. So there is no games Wednesday. That's right. I apologize. I'm all confused. My parents still loved me though. Soccer. On Thursday, it's the boys. They play Letsaw, the Letsaw United. That's Letchworth Warsaw. That's a 6:30 start. And then Friday is volleyball. They take on Haverling from Bath at 3:30. So it's an afternoon game volleyball match on Friday. And then Saturday at 7 p.m. Hornell football is against Waterloo. I'm going to take a voice break, and I'm sure you guys could use a break for my voice as well. I'll be back in a second. went past 3. Isn't that funny? I couldn't even see it. Yeah. So we do have an official look at it again to see who scored for Hornell. And it was Tegan Dorley. So Hornell's only goal, and the only goal of the game today, Tegan Dorley. And I looked at it like 3 or 4 times, but Hornell had another chance, like I said, but just nobody in the area when they should be. Kicked out of there by Marina. Hornell in the white, Addison in the maroon. Up front. Nice little move. Adams, and then sent in. Yeah. I think it was Adams again. I'm going to have to look at the replay. It's Lily, I think, isn't it?
Hornell goal by Lily Adams.
No, it wasn't by Lily Adams. I think the goal. Yeah, I got to stop looking and paying attention to this game. No, it wasn't Adams. The goal was by Harrison, Ireland Harrison, number 15. So you can correct it. Assist by Adams.
Hornell goal was scored by Ireland, assisted by Adams.
And another goal.
Another Hornell goal by Ireland Harrison.
Back and forth. And just right. I'm not sure if Twilliger hit it or not. Nope, apparently not. So it's going to be a goal kick by Twilliger. Sorry, I had to knock a spider web down here. Oh, kicked out. So that'll be a throw in. Beautiful sky as we saw earlier there. I had a chance to show it. Three nothing. 2 goals by Harrison and 1 by Dorley. The first one by Dorley and the last 2 by Harrison. I've never had so much trouble seeing who scores the goal. Apologize. Say the food here is very good too. I always try to rate the food because I usually don't eat dinner, and I'll grab something here. I only had French fries, but they were very tasty. They even put out vinegar for you. I'm not a big fan of the walk. I think I burned off the calories, the walk back and forth, which I could stand to, of course. Another chance for Hornell. And good stop by Twilliger. And then coming up is Jackson to take it away. It's going to be a white throw-in on the far side. Centered. Nobody on the near side again for Hornell. Getting a couple opportunities for the Red Lady Raiders. Wilkins. And just sent it to the net, side of the net. We're now playing very aggressive here this second half. Ball only crossing the midfield stripe once here in the 8 minutes. There's a train going by in the background, making its way to Hornell. Take probably about 45 minutes to get to Hornell. Well, maybe not. It doesn't have the windy and curvy like he do to drive here. Across the center line and back to Marino to keep her awake. Too far. Let's see the beautiful skies overlooking Addison, right in the valley. Hornell's in the Canistale Valley the same way Addison is in this valley here. I'm not sure what this valley is called, but we can both be listed as Valley folk. Oh, that's one of those hoppers you got to be careful of. Hornell lost a state semifinal game like that. The ball just took a wicked bounce and went in. It was 2012. Hornell went to the state semifinals in girls soccer. And it was just that unlucky, you know, that's why that term, that's the way the ball bounces came from. Whoa. I won't put that on our highlight tape. Substitutes coming in. Let's see if my score or my thing works a little bit better now. Well, I guess it doesn't. The ads. John and Dagan, general and trial practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. Could have read another one. And more subs coming. Let's see if another one comes up. Elderwood and Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Check out the beautiful facilities at Elderwood, across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza and adjacent to Lowe's. Elderwood. Give them a call. It's 1 Bethesda Drive. It's the old Bethesda Hospital. It's turned into a... Then they added onto it some beautiful facilities and refurbished the whole thing. They got a huge courtyard, too, in the middle there for... I know they have weekly musicians and stuff for the residents there, and magic tricks and different programs out in the courtyard. Beautiful facilities at Elderwood. Aaron Twilliger has done a great job today. Hornell coming off a sectional. Don't forget, they didn't have states last year. In fact, it's been less than a year that they played. They played in no, wait, my mistake. They did play last year, but they didn't start till October. But Hornell winning Class B sectionals last year. And it was one of those rare things where they played at home. Instead of playing at a neutral site like they most likely do all the time, they actually played in Hornell, since Hornell was the higher seed. Unfortunately, I know one of the top seed in the Class B, Pal Mac, had to stop playing because of COVID, so they did not even play in the sectionals, unfortunately. So they were undefeated, so who knows, that might have been a great contest, Hornell and Pal Mac. I think they would have played in the semifinals anyways, to advance to the championship. But you never know. Would have been a great game. job by Maddie Lang. Marino has it for Hornell. It's going to go out of bounds. Close-up of Courtney Wilson. Some substitutions coming in. Usually I can tell you who's substituting. This we're actually, in Hornell anyways, the benches are on the same side as the stadium, so you can always get a close-up there. Dr. John Wyan, 324-7246, specializing in back and neck pain, sports injuries, and work injuries. Dr. John Wyan, Chiropractic. And a score! Ireland Harrison with a hat trick.
Hornell goal, Ireland Harrison.
Her third goal of the day. Only a junior, Harrison. Good way to start out the year with a hat trick in a game. First Heritage Federal Credit Union open a Casasa free checking account. Checking account that pays you. That's right. Qualify for high interest rewards plus foreign ATM fees refunded. Do you, Casasa? I do. So 4-0 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. We tried like heck to give the goals to somebody else earlier, but it was Harrison on this one for sure, as she racks up her third goal of the night. Tegan Dorley got the first goal for Hornell. Don't forget you can log on to Peisch Sports on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get highlights of this game. The goals only highlights that we provide. Sometimes it's very short, sometimes it's very long. Last year we had a 12-goal game combined, so I showed the goals obviously of the visiting team or the opponent as well. So that's new this year, goals only highlights tomorrow, or later tonight or tomorrow morning on Pleisch Sports on YouTube or Facebook, Twitter, and possibly Instagram. Twitter and Facebook, definitely. Juliet Marino. Oops, I forgot to start the scoreboard or the timer. My mother thought I was a perfect child, too. I do make mistakes. Nice steal. Beautiful that job that time by Courtney Wilson, taking the ball away. Keeps it a Lady Knights ball. Bailey Jackson with throw in here. Pryor sends it up. And right back down. Gonna try centering. Oh, nice try, but taken away by Pryor. Good center by Ames that time, but unable to control it. Was the middle of the Lady Knights. Good takeaway. Center to Driscoll. Goes out of bounds. Getting some substitutions and starting to cool down. Like I said, about 9 o'clock we're going to hit about 70 degrees. Perfect night to finish up soccer. We'll be hopefully on our way home by that time, but oh, nice move. And legs get caught up, but it's going to be a call on Harwood, and rightfully so. That time, Hannah Pierce hits the deck. Up front. Oh! That's one of the goal attempts that you want to have back that time. It's nothing you can do about it, though. It's a number 21, and we don't have a number. Oh, I do, sir. That's Jillian Ames. I'm sorry. Senior captain. Junior captain, I'm sorry. They make any age captain now. When I was growing up, you could only be a, what's that? 4-year varsity, huh? He said this Addison crew has a lot of talent. So. Only a week and a half, not even a half of practice for most of these teams. They do play, they scrimmage and get together unofficially, as just groups once in a while to practice during the summer and stuff. Then there's camps as well. crossed. Spatunik clears it. Spatunik is one of the premier defenders for Hornell. She has been just great the last few years for Hornell. Another one looking to play at the second level as soon as she graduates. Going to head off to college and play some soccer, hopefully. Today's game brought to you by Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service. Call Lenny Rose, 324-52. Up front. Nice move. And it's in. Ames. Jillian Ames, the junior captain, with the score.
Addison goals, Jillian Ames.
Addison is on the board now with 15:45 left here in the contest, unless we go to overtime. So good job, Jillian Ames. Good pass. I didn't see who was on the assist that time, but it was a perfect pass, and Ames was right there, and a beautiful move, and sends it in. Hornell travels to Elmira to play the Elmira Express on Wednesday in a scrimmage. I see listed. Of course, we don't bring you scrimmages, but it's that interesting that they're going to travel the hour and a half, maybe hour and 15 minutes down to Elmira just for a scrimmage. But why not play up, as Elmira is Class A. Always want to play the best teams you can. It makes you better. And this team is a good contest for Hornell. Addison has played very well tonight. Nice kick. Oh, like Hornell, Addison needed one more player back there. And you see that more and more. Balls seem to get through the traffic in the middle and squirt out the back end. It's always prime for if another player was able to play back there. Obviously, you have a defender with him most likely, and sent over to the sideline. It's going to be Rihanna Tierney. We've called her name in the past last year. Another kind of mass substitution by Hornell. Has 4 players in, 4 players out. As time keeps ticking. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's office is in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for your friends at Connors and Ferris, celebrating 3 years in their New York City location. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. Connors and Ferris. Don't forget, you can watch this game on demand on YouTube as well as on Peisch TV Spectrum Channel 1301. Starting Wednesday night. All replays are on Spectrum as well as on demand on YouTube. Actually, this game will not be on demand right away. The game will come down. It will be put back up at a later date. It'll be on tonight till midnight. Nice shot. So that number 5 that put a leg on that? I think it was. That was McLean. Ooh, and two girls hit the deck. No call. Again, that's Peisch TV, channel 1301 on Spectrum. Replays of these games and all the games that we brings you this year. As we're reaching the 11.5-minute mark here. Hornell up 4-1. And Marino's back there. Oh, that's not Marino. That was, I'm sorry. I thought we were going the same way again. That was Aaron Twilliger. Again, 11th grader as well. Sometimes I get in a zone. I call it the not paying attention zone. So I forget sometimes which way we're going. It's like the Bugs Bunny. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Twilliger lines it up. And getting to be out of bounds for a corner kick for Addison. I probably could have moved the camera up a little bit further to get the corners, but too late now. Centered. Oh, and it looked like it went in, but just this side of the goal. A lot of traffic in there that time, which makes it confusing for Marino, or any goaltender in that sense, to can ricochet, and it's basically a lucky that sometimes it goes in those situations because there's so much traffic in the area that one person gets a decent head on it, and but that time just wide right. Again, don't forget to join us live tomorrow night for Hornell boys soccer against Olean. 7 o'clock start from Maple City Park. Oops. If you wonder all that noise, it's just the Hornell JV girls just chattering, not paying attention to the game, texting. I don't want to stay too long. Invasion of privacy. Twilliger scoops it up. Under 8-minute mark now. Between the legs. Over to Tierney. Tierney dribbles. Good defense that time by Jackson. Oh, I don't know what she was doing there. Sent up. Fighting for it. Good shield that time by Maddie Moore. Her and Marino chatting it up, laughing it up. It's better than frowning. I told her whistle to move closer to the flag. Still can't get her on camera though. Nice try. Scooped up by Marino. Of course, Marino with another great boot. Ooh. Hope everyone's all right over there. She's taking some shots today, Twilliger has. Wide right. Today's game brought to you by Triple C's Tasty Freeze. The last week they're open right now. You should stop in for some of your favorite flavors of Perry's ice cream. Kind of limited on the food, but stop in. I had a hot dog last night there. Good tasting. Mike Palmer Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, State Route 36 in Canisteo. Call 698-4440. Need a plumber, call Palmer. Mike Palmer, under 4 minutes now. Nice move that time by Pierce. Ooh, must be a dip over there or something. Let's see how when she steps up, does she jump up? I guess you don't. I guess it's pretty level. Just look odd that she had to miss running into the dugout, whatever you call it over there, the shield, team shield. Again, I want to thank all our advertisers. Without them, don't forget I do not work for the school. I am my own independent contractor or independent station and streamer, so if you'd like to advertise, give me a ring at 661-6173. 661-6173. We're going to bring you every sport at some point this fall. Volleyball, girls swimming as well. Or is it men's swimming? Can't remember what's happening right now. Mental block. Here's a shot. Nice try. So yeah, the first score was Dorley, assisted by Wilkins. So we had that cleared up after several minutes. Sorry about that, Tegan. Taken away by Maddie Ling. We had a stoppage. It must be of the clock, and I didn't because it says 1:37 on their clock. So I will stop mine. Whoa. Nice. Couple times she's had balls that have sneaked through. Another great kick, though. She was a bit offsides. Only about 10 feet.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So that's your final. Red Raiders pick up where they left off last year with winning the sectional championship. Now they win their first game of the year. 4-1 over a tough Addison, the Lady Knights varsity team.
I'm sorry.
So don't forget to join us tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, for the boys' action against Olean. Log on to Pike Sports on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more information about that game, as well as highlights of tonight's game. The goals-only highlights, and we've got 5 of them tonight. For each goal scored by Hornell, Pike Sports donates nothing. I always wanted to say that. Donates $1,000 to the you see on TV all the time, home runs and goals scored and stuff. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for joining us. I'm just going to let you see some of our ads real quick as we go, as I take down. Until tomorrow night, thanks again.